few examples and then you'll see what I mean. I've been to college, and I've been to jail. I like the cold weather, and I don't like the cold weather. I have a job, but I take a lot of breaks. Stereotypes, right? I like white women, and I like white women. And it just goes on and on, right? I can't dance, but I can play basketball. See? So, but it doesn't matter if we're black or white, because we're different, but we're the same. Right at the same time, right? Like if the police get behind any of us, we're all going to turn, right? White people are going to turn their attention to the road, and black people are going to turn into the very next driveway. Because I know if the police get behind me, I'm turning to the next driveway that's not a police station, right? And like we all do crazy stuff too, right? Doesn't matter the culture, right? Black people do crazy shit like go out on a jet ski, doing goddamn well they don't know how to swim. Doesn't make any goddamn sense, right? But listen, because white people do crazy shit too, like wrestle crocodiles. I don't know what kind of shit that is, but the first time I heard it, I figured it might involve alcohol, right? Because listen, you can live until the end of time and you'll never see a black crocodile wrestler. Case in point, right? Africa is full of blacks and full of crocodiles, and you ain't never seen a goddamn TikTok, YouTube, or Twitter video of a black crocodile wrestler. And you never will, right? If you even try to Google a black crocodile wrestler, it'll shut your computer down. So don't do it, right? But I'm not here to talk about that, man. We're the same, but we're different. You know, and I don't know if any of you guys got kids. It's a kind of older crowd. You probably are glad that you don't have kids anymore, right? Because I'll tell you something. These kids today don't listen, right? When I was a kid, my mother would send me to the store and expect me to come back with the exact product and her exact change. I wouldn't trust one of these kids going to the kitchen for me to get a goddamn glass of milk. And if I did, well, I wouldn't be surprised if they came back with a pair of slippers. Because they don't listen to nothing. I was dating this girl, had this kid. I came over her house one day, she was hollering and screaming at the kid, right? Now, it wasn't really my place to get in the middle of that, so I waited till she was done. I pulled her to the side. I said, look, you cannot holler at that kid like that. You gotta slap him upside his goddamn head. Because these kids don't listen, right? They got this crazy sense of entitlement. I saw this kid on my block telling his mother, I'm not going to school unless I can get a ride. Well, I would have got a ride in an ambulance. And classes that day would have been bone setting, sutures, and stitches, right? Because my mother didn't play that bullshit. She had a name for her parenting style. She called it hands-on correction. Do you need a little bit of hands-on correction, right? My mother slapped me so hard one time, I think both of my feet left the ground, right? But it happened so fast, I wasn't sure. And then she looked me right in the eye and she was like, Chad, that hurts me as much as it does you. Oh, well, I beg to differ. I did not see a welt swelling up on the side of her face. I used to not even want to take my kids over to my mother's house, right? And then when I had to, when I started taking them over there, I used to give them the same speech every time on the way over there. Now look, Nana is a hands-on parent. You two don't know nothing about that because I went soft, right? But when you get over there, I want you to sleep,